Alright, so today we're going to be doing a review of Brian Boru.
Okay, so this is a very strategic game. There's so many elements to it. You kind of point salad a little bit. It has a lot of take that. But just overall, the theme and the mechanics works very well and flows smoothly. So really enjoyed this game. So we're just going to jump right into the review. What did you think about the rules?
I would give the rules a 5 out of 5. We had really no questions.
Yeah, this is a great rule book. Very detailed. It has illustrations. It has samples, setup, how to play. And then it also goes into more detail, card anatomy, and different moves you do, upkeep phase. So just a lot that you get, game end, scoring. Very detailed rule book. It was nice to deal with that since it was makes it a little bit faster to get to the table. It also has player aids that are very helpful. So 5 out of 5 in the rules. What did you think about the components?
I would give the components 5 out of 5. I really like the board, the tokens, these what would you call those?
Points, trackers, or some type of tracker. There are town markers and monastery tokens.
The Vikings, the card quality, and the coins are very nice too.
Yeah, so, and I think there is upgrades that you could do that you could find online for this. So probably the coins would be cool, and also the markers, and maybe the Vikings. So really cool design. I could see this being a really upgradable type of game, because I think this is a game that's going to be staying in a lot of people's collection for a long time. So really like the markers and the card quality and everything that he stated. So 5 out of 5 for me and the components. What did you think about the experience?
I would give the experience 5 out of 5. We had a blast playing this game.
So I'll give it 5 out of 5. Really like the progression as you build up. Also like the mechanics of it. So, and there's a little bit of downtime, but the game goes by so fast because you're always strategizing your next move and everything. So it doesn't feel like there's a lot of downtime. So really enjoyed it. 5 out of 5. What did you think about the mechanics?
I would give the mechanics a 5 out of 5. I like the mechanics, how you're going up the track, trying to get the most points, trying to take over the lands, and you're trying to do that while also trying to kind of ruin your opponents by trying to get the majority of their lands while still kind of focusing on your own area.
So I'll give the mechanics a 5 out of 5. Really like the area majority aspect of the game. Also the take that aspect. And the way that you kind of do the take that is, you're by card play, you're trying to get the highest card. So the way the game is, you're going to be playing 3 cards normally in a round. Or actually you get 4. How many cards was that? I forget, like 4?
No, you got like 10. I don't know.
Or 8. You get 8 cards. You go. You're picking from 2 out of the 8, and you just keep going circle, and then until you have all 8. So you'll be playing 1 card at a time. So you'll be picking a land. Whoever has the red marker pretty much picks the land, and they put there. And this is the land you're pretty much bidding for. So if you have the highest number card, you'll win. This is a 3-player game, so 3 or above. So you have to have 3 players. There's also, you could go up the track here for the marriage at the end of the pretty much season, or I think it's a season or it's a year. I forget, but I think it's a season. And then also, there's also the Vikings. Now the Vikings, you'll be able to mitigate that from attacking you through card play. Some of the cards at the bottom, you'll be able to get the Viking tokens. and the person with the most Viking tokens gets one of these that pretty much help with the victories. And the highest card, pretty much whoever wins the trick gets the top, and then if you lose the trick, then you
but
get
the
to
highest
pick.
number doesn't always win. It has to match the one shown, or it has to be a white card, which is wild.
And then the bottom cards, if you lose, you get to pick from one of those two. So there's a lot, pretty much strategy to it, because there's so many different things, the way the cards interact with the game that you'll be able to do. There's also the chapel, pretty much you'll be able to do retain the first player token, plus it adds to your town for the majority. And then at the end of the game, whoever has the most majority in a town. But you have to have, like right here, you have to have at least five towns occupied to get majority of it. This one, 4, 3, 5, 2, 4, and 3. So a lot of strategy to this game. Really enjoyed it. And then if you lose, the person who has the most Vikings gets to put a Viking thing on top of someone's town, which pretty much means they lose it. There is ways to remove it. And then also at the end, you're able to, if you get this card, you get to pick from the trade or establish. So if it's a military support, it pretty much counts towards majority of in a city. And then if it's established trade, that's more for areas that go up for this scoring. So if you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you score 3 points. So just a lot of strategy and different ways to score points and strategize throughout the game. So 5 out of 5 in the mechanics. What did you think about replayability?
I would give the replayability like a 4 out of 5 because I wish there was more cards that did different things. Basically, there's just like, I don't know how many cards, but there's cards that go, I think the highest number is 25, and they all kind of do similar effects just by the color of the card. And I wish there was like the cards with different abilities. And there's like different things, like there's effects happened when you took over certain lands, or like there was like sometimes like water or snow, or like something that made it harder or easier in certain lands, or something like that.
Okay, so I give the replayability 4.5 out of 5. High replayability. There is a limited card number. I agree that, and then there's also limited amount of actions you can do within the cards if you win or lose. And so, but just a very strategic game. I can see this being replayed a lot. Eventually there would be, to continue replaying it, there would have to be expansion, which I could see there being expansion for this game. I mean, it would be easy to incorporate it. So 4.5 out of 5 and the replayability. What do you think about overall total?
I would give this game like a 4.2 out of 5, 8.5 out of 10. It's a pretty fun area control, strategic, card drafting, card placement game. And take that.
Okay, so I'm giving it like a 9 out of 10. I'm giving it like a 4.5 out of, or actually like, 4.5 out of 5. Really enjoy this game. It's one of my favorite midweek games now. It might go up as time progresses, might go down. I think it might go up more than it goes down because I really like the mechanics of it. It's very simple to teach, but yet it still has a lot of strategy, and really like the table presence and all the cards and everything. So great game. I think if you haven't looked at this game, you should definitely test it, play it, buy it. It's a great game. I will definitely keep it in our collection. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Social media is down below in the description. We'll have a link where to buy the game, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.